welcome to a new episode of the Ireland's Homes, Interiors and Living podcast. Today we are in Belfast, where we're meeting with our amazing sponsors, Neptune Belfast. Thanks, Fearghal, for joining us today.
Thanks, Sarah. It's really great to have you here, and thanks for taking the time. I'm really looking forward to it.
We've got lots to chat about today. I'd like to talk a little bit about new season, autumn-winter trend, what's new here in store, but also keep watching for a really exciting giveaway. We've teamed up with our sponsors, Neptune Belfast, to bring you a really exciting giveaway. So watch to the end for that. So for anybody new to Neptune Belfast, Fearghal, can you tell us a little bit about the store, what you do here, the brand ethos?
So we started this store in 2017, and I have another store in Fermanagh, which we started in 2008. And really what I wanted to do was I wanted to find products that I could love, but also products that would last forever. And I did a lot of research into the market. I'm actually an engineer by trade, and I got frustrated and I thought I need to set up my own furniture store to bring in what I loved. So the ethos was about bringing in sustainable items that would last a long time and become future antiques, basically.
And moving into autumn-winter 2025, what are you seeing coming into the store this season that's getting you really excited?
Yeah, so we genuinely try and stay away from trends in Neptune, and the idea behind our seasons is we all want to cuddle up in the autumn. We all want that log fire and the smell of peat and those lovely rich tones coming into our home, because it can be a difficult season, and if we embrace it, it's so much more rewarding. So we're bringing in the darker brown tones, more texture, more richness, but very seasonal. And a lot of our furniture here is actually hand painted. So great for autumn to have a certain color, but maybe in springtime you'll want a different color, or just a change of color on a feature wall in your home, for example. So just keep it rich and warm and cozy is, I think, the real message.
And it doesn't need to be filled out with lots of autumnal accessories. It can just be as simple as you say, the color update. It
can be just something as simple as a nice cushion or a throw. A simple thing like that can make such a difference. Autumn for me is about the natural materials, and it's about a basket stacked with wood in the corner. It's those simple things that fill a room and give it more personality and just make a house more like a home. And isn't that what we want? And
I think as well, Fearghal, like here in the north of Ireland, it really is a season where our country lends itself to these colder months, doesn't it? Our homes can truly come into their own at this time of year. Just, as you say, embrace it. For you here at Neptune Belfast, what would you say? Is there key pieces, key items that you would really say, this season, it's about this, I'm buzzing about this product this year?
We've brought in some new chairs this year. I'm just looking at some here.
I spotted them on my way in here today,
in green velvet and dark oak. And I think all the team in the store, when we brought those in, just gasped and went, oh my God, I really want to sit in that chair. And we find ourselves congregating in these areas. But simple things like really good quality accessories can change the feel. So I love our accessories this season. They're timeless, simple items, but make such a difference. And again, some of our furniture with the rich fabrics on is just gorgeous. We also have a chair called the Clio, and it actually is my own personal favorite. It's on a swivel, and it's just a brilliant piece of furniture.
I spotted that too.
No, it's great.
And how many of us do like to have a twisty chair?
So many clients have just said, we're having one of those. So it's great.
What are you on the lookout for whenever you're thinking about, I don't want to just buy into a fad, I want something that's going to last?
One of the reasons that I love Neptune is when we design a piece of furniture, we ask ourselves the 100-year question. What is that product going to look like in 100 years? And how is it going to stand up in 100 years? Is it still going to have the same form and function? And is it going to look better? Because in 100 years it becomes an antique. Okay, and we live in a throwaway world at the moment, and I think intelligent design means that you can design a beautiful piece of furniture that will become a future antique. I don't want to use that phrase too often, but these are the things that we should be considering.
So moving on from there, your top tips. Where should anybody begin when they're starting a renovation?
Everyone's different. I had a little experience many years ago. I fell in love with some sofas when I was living in London, and I really wasn't earning very much money, but I really wanted to buy good quality. And I remember thinking, I'm going to have to live on beans on toast for a year to buy these 2 sofas. But that was close to 30 years ago. Now, I still have those 2 sofas. They still look contemporary. The material is still in good, in good shape on them. And they've lasted me a lifetime. And I have you almost have an emotional connection with these things because it was a really good piece that has served the family so well. So I'd say anyone starting on their journey, sometimes it's better to do it out for a while till you can afford to get the good thing. But the good tool will serve you and give you pleasure every day. Yeah. It's that thing of waking up in the morning, going to make a cup of tea and seeing a chair or a vase or, some other thing that you cherish and it giving you pleasure. Does that make sense?
It does make sense, and I'm so glad you said it, because I think we're all under so much pressure these days to rush out, to get the next thing, get it quickly, to furnish a house, to do it, to move on, to change it again.
To follow the trend again and again and again. And I've watched some of these trends come and go over the years, and I've watched people spend really good money getting tradespeople to come in and install the thing, and then 5 years later, they're taking it out again and going again at that project. And at that point, I'm trying to catch them and say, no, don't follow the trend. Take a breath. Let's think about this. And let's design this so that in 20 years' time, you go, that was a good decision.
There's definitely something to be said about staying true to your own intuition and your own beliefs and style, I think, when it comes to decor.
I think so. I want people to come in and work with us who are going to get that feeling in 20 years that I just described, that they're just going to be, they know they've made a really good decision.
Okay, lastly, Fearghal, today we have to have a chat about this amazing competition that we are running, giveaway, should I say, with yourselves. It's the opportunity for one lucky viewer to win a £500 value hamper that your team have beautifully curated for us. Can you tell us a little bit about what's in that hamper and what our winner might look forward to?
Look, we talked about autumn. We talked about making the home cozy and warm and adding some textures and little things like candles and things like that. So we've just put a little cozy hamper together to, give somebody a nice little hug from Neptune Belfast for the autumn season.
Am I allowed to enter?
We'll have to talk about that.
Okay, so for our lucky winner out there, what you need to do to enter the competition is to get onto our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. We will only pick subscribers as winners. Leave us a comment and give us a little thumbs up, please. Fearghal, thank you so much for inviting us into Neptune Belfast this morning. It always looks fabulous in store, but it's been really lovely to hear more about, I guess, your ethos, what you do, what drives you forward, and what's coming next. So thank you. No,
it's an absolute pleasure. And hey, listen, it gives me a little break and I can have a coffee and a croissant. So yeah, it's a win-win.